This is Roots on Route.
Yes, my name is Marcellia Henry, and personally, professionally, I am the Secretary General for UNESCO for St. Martin. And personally, if we go to who am I always first classify myself as an educator. I'm a teacher first and foremost. I have taught on various levels of education, and most so now as my life has evolved over the years, I have now become a teacher in regards to not only education, teaching the basics and what's necessary in the morals. I've now moved into the phase of teaching about St. Martin's cultural heritage. I am a born St. Martiner, so I'm from here. We would say I'm from here. So I'm from St. Martin, and most so I live in the Over the Bank area, which is in the Phillipsburg area. And as a town girl or over the bank person, me personally, I grew up with the yard being filled with prickles, with kinnips, with pumpsorets, with cherry trees. With UNESCO, which I am the Secretary General of, it is my distinct honor to have the privilege of documenting, recording, and also preserving, and now I have moved to the phase of transmitting and also having the possibility of having our cultural heritage be passed on to the younger generation. In collaboration with the cultural department, we have been able to compile an intangible cultural heritage inventory where we were able to interview our elders within the society. We were able to interview persons throughout the various generations, so the younger generations and more mature generations. We were also able to introduce and also interview persons from the cultural organizations, where we were able to ask them, what do you consider to be St. Martin's intangible cultural heritage? And persons were able to provide us with information as to what they think are our oral traditions and expressions. They were able to tell us, and we were able to compile in this inventory what they consider to be St. Martin's performing arts. What are St. Martin's social practices and rituals and festive events? We were also able to get information in terms of those craftsmanships and knowledge of the universe and different things that St. Martin people have always considered to be part of their cultural heritage. We have also been partnering and sponsoring various organizations within the community that is promoting our intangible cultural heritage, such as the Art Save Lives. We, on an annual basis over these past 2 years, have been ensuring that along with their program, which is a summer program which is focusing more on the arts and the dancing and the craft, focusing on the arts in general, we ensure that we sponsor so that there is a component of that program that focuses on solely the St. Martin's tradition, because we find that yes, it's important to be exposed to various let's say musics and different performing arts from the global aspect, but we have to ensure that the St. Martin story also has a center stage. So in regards to building the relations between Utrecht and St. Martin, we start with first, there's the name. This is similarity, the name, St. Martin. And from St. Martin, there's the historical context that goes with it. Who is St. Martin? What was his significance and so forth? Why was St. Martin named after this individual? So that can start with the story, the sharing of information as to who was St. Martin. And I would ask, if you were to ask maybe one or two persons on the road, who was St. Martin, that this island is named after, many people would not know. So one, start with the name, start with the individual that both the town in Utrecht and also St. Martin is named after, and then it can go from that. Persons might be familiar with the St. Martin of Tours Church, and people say the name St. Martin of Tours Church. Catholic Church. I gotta make sure I make it clear. St. Martin of Tours Catholic Church. But people just know the name. The historical background or information behind this name can create a discussion, can begin, let's say, initiate a conversation on who the individual is. Why is there a church with that name? Why is our island named after that person? And how can we ensure that what he stood for, what he stands for, is reflected not only in St. Martin, but also that in Utrecht? And then how can there be a possible joint project initiative to ensure that that information about this individual is known by all?